In a sunny, vibrant meadow filled with colorful wildflowers and lush green grass, lived a little bunny named Leo. Leo was a bundle of energy, with fluffy white fur, a twitching pink nose, and big, curious eyes that saw adventure in every rustling leaf. He loved to hop, skip, and jump all day long, his long ears flopping about like two playful dancers. But Leo had a little problem, a very big problem for a little bunny: he didn't like to listen. "Leo, my dear," his mother, Mama Bunny, would say in her soft, gentle voice, "stay close to our burrow and don't wander off. The meadow is wide, and the forest beyond can be a tricky place." But Leo, with his ears flopped back, would already be chasing a bright yellow butterfly, his mother's words bouncing right off his twitching nose and disappearing into the breeze. It wasn't that Leo was naughty, his mind was just always hopping ahead to the next fun thing. One bright morning, Leo was busy practicing his highest hop near the babbling brook. Mama Bunny called from their cozy burrow under the roots of a giant oak tree, "Leo, breakfast is ready. Fresh clover stew." But Leo was trying to hop over a particularly tall dandelion. "Just one more try," he thought. He took a running start, leaped, and landed right in the middle of a muddy patch by the water's edge. Splat! He was covered from his ears to his fluffy tail. When he finally squelched his way home, cold and dripping, Mama Bunny was waiting with a warm towel. "Oh, Leo," she sighed, "if you had listened and come when I called, you'd be warm and full instead of cold and muddy." Leo felt a little bit silly as he nibbled on his reheated stew. Later that week, Mama Bunny was getting ready to bake her famous, absolutely scrumptious carrot cake. The sweet smell of grated carrots and cinnamon was already starting to waft through their cozy home. "Leo," she called, her voice warm like sunshine, "I need some sweet red berries for the frosting. They make the cake extra special." Leo's ears perked up. Carrot cake was his favorite. "I'll get them, Mama. I'm the fastest berry picker in the whole meadow," he declared proudly. "That's my good little bunny," she said, handing him a small woven basket. "Please go to the berry bush at the edge of the meadow, the one with the sweetest fruit. But remember," she looked him right in the eyes, "do not, under any circumstances, go past the big, mossy rock. The woods beyond are not safe for a little bunny alone. Promise me, Leo." Leo, already dreaming of the delicious cake and the sweet, tangy frosting, nodded his head very quickly. "Red berries, big mossy rock, got it. Promise," he chirped, and with a flick of his tail, he zipped out of the burrow before his mother could say another word. The sun warmed his fur as he hopped through the meadow. The air was filled with the buzz of busy bees and the scent of daisies. Along the way, he met his friend, a cheerful little squirrel named Squeaky, who was busy burying an acorn. "Hi, Leo. Where are you off to in such a hurry?" chattered Squeaky. "I'm on a very important mission," Leo announced. "I'm getting berries for Mama's carrot cake." "Ooh, carrot cake." Squeaky's whiskers twitched. "Be careful near the woods, Leo. My grandpa says there are tricky paths and grumpy badgers in there." "Don't worry, Squeaky. I'm only going to the big mossy rock. Mama told me," Leo said, puffing out his chest. He waved goodbye and continued on his way, feeling very grown up and responsible. Soon, he saw it, the big, mossy rock, looking like a giant green pillow sleeping in the sun. And right beside it was the bush, heavy with clusters of juicy red berries. They were perfect. He started picking them, dropping them gently into his basket. Plink, plunk, plink. His little basket was filling up quickly. The mission was almost complete. But then, just as he was about to turn back, out of the corner of his eye, he saw something spectacular. A little way into the forest, past the mossy rock, was a patch of sparkling, purple berries. They glistened in the dappled sunlight, looking like tiny jewels. "Wow!" Leo whispered. He had never seen berries like that before. Purple berries. Mama's cake would be the prettiest cake in the world with these. Squeaky's warning and his mother's words started to whisper in his mind. "Don't go past the mossy rock, woods are not safe." But the purple berries looked so enchanting, so much more exciting than the plain red ones. "It's just a little way in," he reasoned with himself. "I'll be super quick. Just one pawful. What could possibly happen?" Forgetting all about his promise, Leo took a deep breath and hopped past the mossy rock. He left his basket of red berries behind and scurried into the shade of the tall, imposing trees. The air immediately felt different here. It was cooler, and the cheerful sounds of the meadow were replaced by an unfamiliar quiet. The forest was much darker, and strange shadows danced between the trees. It was a little spooky, but the sight of the shimmering purple berries urged him forward. He reached the bush and gently touched one of the berries. It felt smooth and cool. As he reached to pick a handful, he heard a rustle in the bushes behind him. Snap! A twig broke. Leo froze, his ears standing straight up. He turned around slowly. Peeking out from behind a thicket was a sly fox with a bushy tail and cunning, amber eyes. "Well, well," the fox said, a wide, toothy grin spreading across his face. "What do we have here?" A little bunny, all alone and far from the sunny meadow. Leo's heart thumped in his chest like a drum. Thump thump thump. This wasn't a grumpy badger. This was a fox. He suddenly remembered his mother's words, her serious face, her gentle warning, the woods beyond are not safe. She was right. She was right all along. He was so scared, his little legs began to tremble. He dropped the purple berries he just picked and, without a second thought, turned and ran. He ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, dodging roots and ducking under low branches, not daring to look back. He could hear the fox's soft laughter behind him, which only made him run faster. He didn't stop running until he tumbled back out into the bright, warm sunshine of the meadow, his fur ruffled and his paws trembling. He saw his mother near the big mossy rock, her face full of worry. She had come looking for him. The moment he saw her, he ran straight into her soft, warm arms and started to cry. "Oh, Mama," he sobbed, burying his face in her fur. "You were right. I'm so sorry. I didn't listen. I went into the forest to get pretty purple berries, and there was a scary fox." Mama Bunny held him close, stroking his fur and letting him cry. "Shoo, it's okay. I was so worried, my little Leo," she said softly, her voice filled with relief. "I'm just so glad you're safe." Back in the warmth and safety of their burrow, Leo helped his mother finish the carrot cake, using only the safe, sweet red berries. As he licked the delicious cream cheese frosting from his whiskers, he looked at his mother with his big, honest eyes. "I'm sorry I didn't listen, Mama," he said quietly. "I thought I knew better, but I was wrong. From now on, I promise to listen to everything you say." Mama Bunny smiled and nuzzled his nose. "I know you will, my dear," she said. "Listening isn't about spoiling your fun. It's a way of showing you care, and most importantly, it's what keeps you safe. I love you more than all the carrots in the world, and I just want to protect you." From that day on, Leo became the best listener in the whole meadow. He still loved to hop, play, and have adventures, but he always kept his mother's words tucked safely in his big, floppy ears. He learned that listening wasn't a chore, it was the most important and loving adventure of all.